What is up, all my crazies? Crazy, I'm Mr. 609 here, and today we are playing Stories: The Path of Destinies.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Alrighty. This is hopefully only a 15-minute video if I stop it at that mark. Yeah. Looks like there's a floating city. And I think that was the story of a toad that grew up with his mother. The mother sent him to the deathbed, which I thought was something else. Guess not. And then he became the king, maybe. And then became greedy. Started, made his own cult. Made his own cult. Did rituals, had fun doing the rituals. I don't know. That toad must be screwed up. He kills other toads.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Oh, my Reynardo, dude, that was awesome.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner. Which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Alright, so this is sort of like a book. Get ready to go to Grandma. So the countering in this game is quite easy. Combat plays really well.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Very smooth combat. I guess. Let's just go off the cliff.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. "Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship." "I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you." "Try and stop me," laughed the kid. "I think you don't even have a hero sword." And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but He had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Right here. Boom.
4 and wind essence? That sounds perfect. A hero sword. QED.
Look that up. Alright, so now my sword is all glowy. Awesome. It's not all glowy.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
So obviously this is like
he
the
came up to a
beginning of the book.
ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. "How'd you get across?" he asked the kid. "Where'd you find a hook?" "I hopped," said the kid. White-ass kid. "Hey, look out behind you!" "Q," said Renato. Ah, ravens.
Counter, all you really do is just look at him.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Damn it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Awesome.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot.
Oh.
Like how to freeze time when attacking.
Awesome.
The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Yeah, guys, this is I think this is based
And
on
there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestra run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eyepiece.
Okay, so guys, there might be a lot of dialogue, and if you guys want me to, I can finish this game. Okay, keep going. Yeah, guys, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue, because I think it's based just from a book.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Oh, my God. So the kid died. Yeah, died. The kid was the main character. So yeah, this is a weird way to start off the story.
What's the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!" it called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven.
This game is
Sea
kind
of
of based
endless
around.
blood-colored tornadoes.
I don't know
The
if this
rebellion
book
was
is a
out of
real
time.
book.
Unless Renato could bring a game changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon would win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss as he felt the heat of the kill stream. The Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Alright, so, okay. Failed the Sky Ripper. The rebellion was out of time and Renato needed a game changer. An ancient artifact that defeated the lost god would indeed be a game changer. Though it was split into two pieces many years ago, Renato could rebuild it by getting its... The rebellion was out of time and Renato needed a game changer. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Okay, so... You can't make new old friends. Or build a Sky Ripper, so it's either a legendary weapon or we save him. So I think we're gonna save the bunny.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Alright, so let's save Lapino. I sort of want this to be exciting, so I should have built the Sky Ripper, but I feel like the title said, you can't make new old friends. So, yeah. Do this.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? This chest was filled with old concert t-shirts. And something useful.
Concert t-shirts. I've only ever been to one concert. There's The Rock. There's a rock concert. You probably don't know the band. There's the Sword. Yeah, you probably don't know that. Yeah. I was up in the front and in a mosh pit, so... I'm 12 right now.
Imagine if you built a house of one of these things.
I was 11.
Oh, that would be amazing.
So, being in a mosh
It would be like
pit
having
wasn't the best.
Boat.
What the heck you doing?
So I guess that's my baby brother.
What are you doing?
The Ravens had taken the town. Renato had seen villages emptied like this. All the people taken away to be sacrificed in the Emperor's secret rituals. Renato hoped the people were just hiding.
The Emperor, like the leader of a cult or something?
Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
What? They really do. Like, it's like one of the narrators that don't leave your life, and they're always just sitting there, narrating everything you do. Leonardo broke a barrel. Leonardo broke another barrel. Leonardo freaking did this and dash. Alright, I think I want dash. I feel like I'm going kind of slow. Open up this gate. Zero sword.
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Leonardo. No?
It's sort of like assassin. If you're attacking somebody else and attacking you, it's like, you gotta block it. Which I like this fighting style. I think I'm gonna leave this at part 1, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And yeah, see you guys.
Ravens were landing everywhere.